Are you dealing with somebody that you think might be a covert, passive aggressive narcissist? Oh, I have so been there. I've been exactly where you are. And they are quietly cruel. And I'm going to talk to you all about that in this video and how to spot them, avoid them, and deal with them. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung. I am an attorney. I have been recognized as one of the top 1% of attorneys in the country. I've written 2 best-selling books. I've got one on the way, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And it is my pleasure to bring you free content every single day because I want you to break free from the toxic chains of a narcissist so that you can turn the tables against them and become the powerful one. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I invite you to do that now. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and then you'll get notified when I release brand new videos, which is every single day. All right, so let's talk about the covert, stealth, pretty evil, passive aggressive narcissist, and they're quietly cruel. It's not like that grandiose narcissist that's out there. Everybody knows about the grandiose narcissist. They tell everybody they're a narcissist. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. They announce themselves when they come into a room, when they come into a space. Everybody hears it. Not the covert, quiet, cruel, passive aggressive one. Everybody thinks that they are wonderful, kind, amazing. These are the ones that are often humanitarians, lawyers, doctors, ministers. These are the ones that are often very charming to the rest of the world. Everybody thinks they're so wonderful, kind. This is why you think that you're going crazy. Because when you try to tell people about what's going on, it's really hard to put into words because it's so tiny. It's so microscopic and so little bits at a time that it's almost, like making you go crazy, like a little. It's almost like that drip on your head, just a little at a time. I have been exactly where you are. Believe me, it's so torturous. It's so horrible. And they use silence to erase your feelings many times in a number of ways. Other tactics like passive aggression, the types of tactics that they use employ something that we call plausible deniability. And what that means is that there's a way to just sort of go, it wasn't me. I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't mean it that way. So that they can keep their hands clean, keep themselves looking fresh, looking innocent. I didn't have anything to do. I didn't mean it that way. What are you talking about? No idea. What? Oh my gosh. I can't believe you would think that of me. Oh, what? Like that. When you know exactly what's going on, and they know exactly what's going on, and they know that you know exactly what's going on, but nobody else does. And that's the maddening, crushingly cruel piece of it. And that's why it drives everybody crazy. You especially, it drives you crazy. Let's talk about the quiet cruelty of that passive aggressive narcissist, shall we? So they use silence to erase your feelings, for one thing, in a number of ways. For example, they won't respond to your texts. So they'll say something to you, but not respond back. So, for example, you'll have a conversation with them about, hey, it's not convenient for you to be texting me during this particular time. Please don't do that. And so they'll punish you by not texting you at all for other times when they know it's meaningful to you. They'll just not text you at all at times when they know you want them to punish you. So they use silence to erase your feelings. Or they'll send you texts that they know are inflammatory, like, what are you doing at this place? And you'll write back and you'll say, you knew that I was going to be here, and you're upset about this questioning. And so you write them back immediately, and then they don't respond. And you know that they've read it, and you know that they're there, and you know that they purposely do that to punish you, that sort of thing. They will purposely not ask about your feelings. So they'll use silence to also punish you by not asking you about your feelings. You know, they can see that you're upset about something, or they can see that you're not feeling well or cold or something like that. And they'll purposely not ask about it, not notice it, even though they know that that's something that you want. They purposely don't give you what you want. They use silence to punish you, to be cruel, and not give you the things that they know that you want by using silence. You know, they'll go to the store and not ask you if you want something. And you'll say, why didn't you ask me if I wanted anything? Oh, I didn't know that you wanted me to, or something to that effect. It's such a small thing. So it's like, but you know that they were doing that to punish you, something to that effect. Or you'll ask them to get you something while they were at the store, and they'll purposely forget the things that you asked them to get. But, you know, if you tell somebody about it, they'll be like, oh, well, maybe it was inadvertent, but you know that it wasn't. Things to that effect. They'll purposely twist your words just to punish you. You'll say something and then they purposely twist your words to punish you. And, you know that that's not what you said, but they twist your words on purpose. There's this undercurrent of competition, this undercurrent of hostility, this undercurrent of resentment, these little passive aggressive ways of saying things. They will oftentimes, if you ask them to do something, they'll say yes, that they will do it, and then they just simply don't. And so you're left asking them when they're going to. You have to follow up. And then they will either claim ignorance. Oh, we didn't talk about that. Or, oh, we talked about it was going to be a different thing. And they claim ignorance about it, or they will do a lousy job, or they will underperform when you call them out on it. But they act like, oh, this is what we talked about. And they'll be nice about it, but it's like this quiet, like undervaluing of you, this devaluing of you, but it's very, very subtle, very subtle. They don't say anything directly, so they withhold information, especially if it's going to help you. And then you find out later that they were withholding information that could have helped you on something. They will exclude you. And oftentimes you find out later that they excluded you from something, but they will claim that they just forgot or didn't realize, something like that. There's just this underhanded thing that's going on. And if you've seen this, give me a yes in the comments. Comment some other things that you guys have seen as well. Would love to know what your thoughts are on this. Some of the other things that they will do is they'll say things that are sort of underhanded as well. So, for example, they might say something like, "Oh my gosh, you've lost so much weight. How great for you. Oh my gosh, too bad about the stretch marks though." Like it's almost like they give you a compliment, but not really. Oh, that's so exciting that you get to work with that amazing person that I know you've been wanting to work with. I mean, I've never heard of them until you mentioned them, but I know you think they're a big deal. So congratulations to you on that. It's like this underhanded like thing, right, that they give you. So it's just that sort of thing, this quiet cruelty that you get with covert passive aggressive narcissists. And believe me, I had a covert passive aggressive narcissist business partner, so I know all about how it is when you deal with them, and it literally drives you absolutely crazy, and you end up losing sleep at night and you start to feel sick. That is why I ended up doing what I'm doing here right now. And so, in some ways, I guess I should thank the person, but I know how it is. So, believe me, you are not alone, but they do end up destroying themselves. So, that is the next video that I want you to watch, which is how covert narcissists destroy themselves. But the first thing I want you to do is join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung, and make sure you have subscribed to this channel. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. And remember that today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. And if you haven't gotten my free Disarm Narcissist, free 15 key phrases for disarming narcissists, make sure you do that now. So go to disarmthenarc.com and grab that, because that will definitely help you too. So disarmthenarc.com, 15 key phrases for disarming narcissists. And then let's go watch that next video, how covert narcissists destroy themselves. And I'll see you over there.